the life process, how we manifest our life purpose, our soul journey on earth. And I believe from my experience with clients that this is what everyone goes through. If you understand your life process as a human, it gives you confidence, it gives you clarity, and you understand why things happen. Because a lot of people get connected to human form and they don't understand why things happen because they're not looking at it from a bigger picture perspective. Like that Indian girl who was sold as a sex slave. That was a perfect experience for her. You can't say it was a bad experience. It might have been challenging for her. Yeah? But I like the saying, a smooth sea never made a great sailor. You don't become a great sailor by smooth seas. So if you've gone through a lot of stuff in your life, excellent, that means you've got a lot to share with people. Like, Michelle's class, they've had 2 classes. The start of the class is actually challenging because they want to change. Yeah? A caterpillar, when it changes to go into butterfly, is in a cocoon, and that's actually not an easy process. It turns into a big, beautiful butterfly. That's what you've got to be prepared to do. Stop complaining about the process you're going through. It's like training, and enjoy it. Be grateful for it. The more grateful you are, the more greatness you feel of who you are. See, I like to play with words. Okay, there's 6 parts to the cycle of life. We'll start at the top left-hand corner, and we're going anti-clockwise, because I feel clock should be going that way anyway. Okay, you have a vision of helping the earth raise its vibration, to help raise consciousness. Yeah? I can connect to spirits even before they come, like I work with babies. I worked with a baby the other day, and I had to tell the mother what her baby is in fear and who's going to come in soon. And she wanted to talk to me because her mum isn't connected to her yet. Yeah? She wants to share with the mother why she's coming. Yeah, even before she's in the physical body. Yeah? Okay, so we all have a vision. That's why I got you to be an eagle, because eagles have vision. All animals are here to help us see something that we don't see about ourselves. Yeah? Some people have arrogance that humans are the most intelligent animals, and from my experience, they're not. Humans are probably down the low. Because like dolphins and whales have got a huge amount of awareness. Yeah? Humans are in their heads doing all these weird things, like working long hours. How many animals work 80 hours a week and don't have time for lunch? And how many animals work through hot weather? I always have lunch. I turn off my mobile phone and I'm not available during lunchtime. And I sleep in the afternoon for an hour. I have a siesta. That's why I haven't been in a 9-to-5 job since 1980. Yeah? I can't work in a 9-to-5 job. It doesn't suit my lifestyle. And you know why? Because I believe I've got the ability to create money the way I want to. Yeah? I even changed the word abundance because I like to change words. I call it affundance because I like to dance. Yeah, I wrote a book called Playing with Words. I might actually refer it to you. Let me know, yeah? So we have a vision. Then what we do is we project number 2. We come to the earth by projecting our consciousness, our soul essence, into the human body, into life's circumstances you have chosen to manifest your vision. You choose your parents. Who here believes they had a dysfunctional childhood? So you don't understand your life. This is the point. Your childhood was perfect for you. Because we believe, we should have love and stuff as a child. Not necessarily if that's not part of your vision. I had a very disempowering childhood with a controlling person around me because it was part of my journey. Now, I was very angry as a child, wanted to kill this person, but when I understood what gifts it gave me, I'm totally grateful for that experience. One of my clients in California, she's probably the most grateful lady I've ever met. She's 45. She's a trauma coach. She helps people with trauma. Have a guess what she might have gone through? Trauma. Both of her parents were addicts. Her dad was an alcoholic, violent, so the mother actually got onto drugs. And she told me that when she was 3 years old, she used to go to the mall so she could talk to people because her parents weren't energetically present. Was that dysfunctional? No, it was perfect for her. So, if you're judging any of your life experiences, you actually don't love yourself. Because what your life experiences have done have made you today. So if you want to love yourself, you've got to love your experiences. Yeah. Because you know what we do? We judge people because they didn't acknowledge us as a child and stuff. But I know with clients, I've got to help them connect to their inner child who they've abandoned. And they complain because their parents abandoned them. But are you connecting your inner child every day? Are you allowing your little child to have fun? Or are you being serious in your head trying to survive in the world? Yeah? Michelle can relate to this. Just a couple of ladies, like, they're trying to be serious. Serious is a serious illness. Yeah? It's about having fun. When you're on your deathbed, are you going to say, I wish I was more serious in life, or I wish I had more fun? Yeah? So what we do is we project our consciousness into a human body, energetically, as a soul, so we can use the physical body to manifest in this dimension. It's like our body is like a mobile phone tower. Like we're here to project light consciousness so that we can manifest through it. That's the purpose of our body. Yeah? To bring our consciousness through. But if we actually try and be accepted in the world, right, what happens if we block that energy and we create illness? That's why from a shamanic perspective, they always look at illness as soul loss. You're not embodying your soul. So I've got to help people embody their soul. Like some people say to me, I'm scared of astral travelling. I said, don't be scared of astral travelling because you're not in your body. Most people aren't scared of astral travelling because they're doing it all the time. They're not in their body. How do I know? Because I do body work and they can't feel their pain, but I can feel their pain. I say to some clients, get out and let me in your body because you're not in it. Yeah? And if you're not in your body, then you're very vulnerable. If you're not in your house, people can come in and live in it. So if you're not in your body, a lot of the other entities come and live in your body. You're not even aware of it. Yeah? Very vulnerable. You've got to learn how to be present. Eckhart Tolle stuff. Power of now. Yeah? So we project our consciousness into the body so we can manifest our purpose. Yeah? Step number 3. You block your essence so you understand why others have resisted this essence. You develop coping strategies to fit into society of mainly unconscious people. People aren't bad people, they're just unconscious. See, when I was a child, I thought there was a lot of bad people in the world. Like controlling, dominating. I thought, why are all these bad people in the world? That was my judgment. No, people are just unconscious. Yeah? Which means they're not aware of who they are. And we're here to help people wake up. Yeah? That's why the story of Snow White, where she fell asleep. Remember, she took the poison apple? All the nursery rhymes are really, really powerful messages. Because you know the 7 dwarfs are all the things that keep you small. Snow White was living with all the things that kept her small. She took the poison apple. That's us being distracted by all the things in life that we don't need. Unfortunately, there's not an app on your phone to connect to your soul. Hasn't come out with one yet. People are distracted by you get on the tram in the morning, you see all these people really sad and unhappy, and they're on their iPhones thinking they're cool. I've just been to the gym and I'm just about to go home and relax, right? And they call it living. No, they're not living. They're like a robot because they're doing the same things every single day. They're not even aware of it. They're not feeling, yeah? So, you do block your essence, and to block your essence you need a trauma. So when the traumas you have with your parents, or with whoever you had as a child, was perfect because you chose that to actually experience something that you can be of service. So anytime you feel that something in your life is uncomfortable, go, excellent, how can I be of service from experiencing this? It's a different energy. Right? Whereas I did this, we got into self-pitying, going, oh, the world's shit and whatever, you know what I mean? Because you're looking at yourself. It's like you're obsessed with yourself. Get out of your own ego and know that you're here to change the world. So when you go through something, if I go through something tough now, I go, that's really interesting. It's going to help me learn something. Yeah? It's a different, that perception can change your life, just that perception. Okay, so we block our essence. That's part of life. Yeah? Then what we do, number 4, you create life experiences to learn how to clear your blocks and reconnect to your essence. You develop symptoms and messages to help you wake up. Life is your biggest teacher. Do you like that? Life experience is our greatest teacher for being an alert student. But you've got to be present. If you're really busy running around, right, being in your head like a chicken, right, running around, yeah, you're not listening to your life. People aren't in their bodies. Their body's trying to send you messages, right? But if you're not listening to it, you'll create dramas in your life. Have you got the message yet? If you don't listen to a child, what does a child do? Scream. That's where the term I scream came from. Yep. If they scream enough, they get ice cream. They know it, don't they? Yeah. Now, if you don't listen to your body, guess what it does? It screams at you. You get chronic fatigue, and your body's going, "Are you listening yet?" Maybe not. I'll give you chronic fatigue so you can be in bed for 6 months, and maybe you'll listen. Or maybe not. Then maybe what you'll do is you create drama with your computer, won't you, Michelle? And it's not about the computer. It's about how you're interacting with the computer. Yeah? And it's not about a car accident. It's about, no, that's to help you wake up. Because I know you might listen to Snow White and she might have had a prince. But unfortunately in life, it's not a prince who's going to wake you up. It's going to be an emergency. Emerge and see. But the more you listen to a child, do they scream? No. The more you listen to your life, your body, and what's happening in your life, the less drama you're going to go through and the less pain. But for some people, pain is the way they learn. And that's okay, if that's the way they choose to learn. Some clients, they've got to go through pain because they're not willing to learn. They're not willing to change their life. Yeah? Does that make sense? I had this client, she's really angry with her boss. She hasn't dealt with issues around her dad, a dominating male. She hasn't dealt with that. Guess what she does? She keeps recreating it in her life. Yeah? Nothing ever goes away until it's taught us what we need to know. So if you haven't dealt with a dominating dad energy, guess what you're going to keep creating in your life? You're going to keep creating it. She's got this boss who's very dominating. And she wasn't dealing with it, and she was really angry. Guess what she did? She was clearing out the dishwasher, picked out a knife, and she went like this and cut her boss's finger. Because her body was trying to let go of the anger. That's what happens. Maybe you need to wake up now. Yeah? So do you want to learn by drama, or do you want to learn by connecting to your body? That's what you've got to do. It's learning how to be present, which you can do by meditating and being with every experience. Not resisting experiences, being with them. Being with your emotions, being with your depression. I teach my practitioners to actually be with your energies, like sadness. I go, yeah, I'm going to imagine taking sadness out to dance and see what happens. You know what I mean? And sadness doesn't want to dance, but I'm going to dance. Yeah? Energetically speaking. You can play with it. People think healing is serious. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, only your mind says that. Yeah? So life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. Eckhart Tolle. Powerful guy. If you don't know about Eckhart Tolle, who doesn't know, who has never heard of him? We'll talk about the power of now, about being present. Yeah? And if you're thinking, you cannot be present. It's about knowing. It's about being connected to your intuition. I don't think when I connect to clients, I just connect. If you connect to an experience, you don't need to think. Like someone said once, thinking is believing you don't know. You do know who you are, and you do know what you need to do in every moment. You just need to connect to yourself. But people think and analyse. The word analyse comes from here, comes from your arsehole. Analyse, right? Realise is up here. But most people analyse, they make decisions from here. Yeah? You've got to play words. Words are powerful. Just got to listen to them. Yeah? So, we create experience to learn, number 4. Then what we do is, number 5, is what we do is you be and share your soul essence by sharing the gifts of awareness from what you've learned from experiences. You help others access this essence so they can increase their conscious awareness. I went through disempowerment. I can help those people. That lady went through trauma. She can help people with trauma because she knows exactly what she discovered from her experience. That lady who went through being sold as a sex slave. She knows how to help women who have been sold as a sex slave. She feels their pain, she knows what, and she's discovered how to get moved through it. Does that make sense? It's like your SOS, your story of struggle, is actually your SOS, your story of strength. You've got to connect to your life from a holistic perspective and see that whatever you've gone through, you have created to learn something. It's training. Stop complaining and learn. Does that make sense? Do you realise if you understand the law of creation, that you create your own reality, no one ever does anything to you? Do you realise that? No one. I like the comment by Stuart Wilde. Do you know about Stuart Wilde? He's dead now, but he's a really funny writer. I love him, yeah? He said, life is like a movie. You're the director. You write the story. Everyone who comes into your life are actors. If you don't like the movie, if you don't like the actors, don't blame them. They're just playing a role for you. If you've got a dominating person in your life, you need them. It's cool. Yeah? If you act like a doormat, don't complain if people walk over you. Get into your power. So if you want to change your movie, change your life, change the script, and you're the writer. That's the good news. Does that make sense? So you learn, and then what you do, you share it with others, which is number 6. Is that cool? Okay, the life journey. I call this the J for journey. This is what we go through. This helps explain what I just talked about. Step number 1, you go through trauma. Who here had trauma when they're quite young? Yeah? Yeah, most people, yeah? Experiences you believe you can't handle. You have negative thoughts and heavy emotions, you tend to disconnect from who you are to fit into the world, yeah? To be accepted. Then what you do is you struggle because you have limiting thoughts about life. You sort of go down in your energy, yeah? You create a false sense of who you are. You create an ego. Like I try to be this false person to try and be an accountant, which is quite hilarious, really. And you create this little comfort zone to try and fit into the world. You go into your little nice little work every day and you do everything which is nice and cool. But deep down you are in pain. And that's why a lot of people in the struggle period, they take emotional tranquilizers, addictions. We live in an addictive society, right? And it can be drugs, it can be alcohol, it can be your iPhone, it can be shopping, it can be sex, it can be watching TV. Everything that's distracting you from connecting to who you are. You might call them emotional tranquilizers to cover up your pain. But guess what? Your higher self is not going to let you get away with it because it's going to kick your ass until you listen. So it's going to create an emergency. So then what we do is we have an emergency, the turning point. We have something dramatic happens in your life to wake you up. Not a prince is going to kiss you like Snow White. It's going to be an emergency like a drama. And if it's painful, that's to help you wake you up. Because people tend to listen to pain, right? And then what you do, then you go on the upper part. It's like you start looking for a soul reconnection. This is like an inner journey. Because one of the illusions we live in this world is that how we feel determines what we do and what we have. That's an illusion. So people chasing money. Oh, when I'm rich, I want to have a relationship, I want to have a boyfriend, I want to have the right job, I'm going to be happy. That is all an illusion. Happiness comes from inside. You can choose to be happy or joyful in any single moment. It's a choice. Emotions come from inside, not from outside of you. Yeah? Choose to be joyful, then create what you want. Because what people do is, when I create this, or have this, then I'll be happy. But the point is, if you don't have that, then you're going to be really unhappy. Because you have expectations. Yeah? So this is about an inner journey. Number 4 is the inner journey where you go inside and reconnect to who you are. Right? Like that eagle exercise I gave you. Then number 5 is you discover solutions. Right? To what problem you've gone through. Disempowerment, right? One of my clients, one of my students did my course early in the year. She's got an autistic child. Yeah? She keeps attracting people to mothers, single mothers, who've got autistic children. That's her clients. Because she's gone through. She understands what it's like for a mother to have an autistic child, right? Because there's a lot of confusion around that. People think it's a child ill. It's not. Actually, it's the parent. Because autistic kids are really highly aware kids. Yeah? But the parents go through shit through it. right? And so that's her journey. She's gone through it. She's discovered the solutions of how to connect and interact with an autistic child, and now she can help other people. Yeah? And then you share it with the world. So that's the point. This is evolution. This is our life journey. If you understand this, it changes your life. This is what I do, I can tell you, with almost every single client, is helping them understand their life from a bigger perspective. Right? And they're going, I had this trauma, this person did this to me. I said, no, look at the bigger picture. Why did you go through that and how can you be of service? Does that make sense?